You know, walking on this portage, about in the middle of it here, and I often wonder how many animals are watching you or have seen you on your trip. I mean, I haven't seen any. They're obviously far more stealthy than I am. I'd be curious to know that number. Probably quite a few. So we're back at the boat, and it was another 25 minutes. So about 25 minutes for a 1.2. Let's see if we can get the actual number here. It is 2180. Fuck, are you kidding me? Oh, you're kidding me. I just took the wrong portage. I knew this one seemed so long. A 1280 is like, you gotta be kidding me. This is in the Opiongo. This is a 2180. Oh, boy. Oh, Troy. You have got to be kidding me. Ay. All right. Well, I gotta go back in my pack. Oh. Oh my God. I'm going back to get my pack now. I'm going back for my second walk. This is crazy. Okay, so that's 25 minutes for 2.1. So that's not so bad. And it was a little disheartening that I was thinking that was 1.2K, because that seemed a whole lot longer than that. So now that we get that sorted out, it really should have clued me in whenever I saw the dock with ties for a motorboat. I just could not figure out why on earth there would be a dock. Well, now all the pieces are falling into place, aren't they? Out of all days to have the longest portage of my life, it's on today when I walk about an extra 8.5K. All right, here we are. Happy Isle. Oh, happy Isle. To Red Rock. This is our 1330, actually. I see the error in my ways now. My campsite is embarrassingly close to this portage. I didn't check the map this morning. I just knew that it wasn't too far down the shore here, so I was just trucking along, and then over here I could see a portage sign. It's like, oh, bingo, and off I went. But this is behind a little bit of a pier. So what I did is I just skimmed down here, and then I would have had to look back to see this sign, and I missed it. So anyways, that little misstep cost me about 2 hours and 45 minutes. So anyways, we're gonna get started with our day starting now. I'm figuring this portage here will take about an hour. The 3.8 I'm figuring will take about 3 hours. I figure we got about 2 hours of paddling, so we're looking at about 6 hours to go. Hoping to get a little bit of time in today to do some chores and clean up and gear repair. I should still be able to get that in. We'll see how we do. Anyways, at least I'm not going to be getting into camp like at 8 or 9 or something. I always love these little babbling brooks here, going through the middle of the trail. Oh, Red Rock Lake. Whoa! How I am glad to see you. Oh, nice and calm in here too. That's great. Wasn't so calm in Happy Isle. Okay, back for the boat. Maddy's getting a lot of walking in here. Hi, Goose. Okay, let's go. And my hips are getting pretty sore. I mean, the boat's about 50 pounds all together with everything in it. My pack's probably about 55 pounds. And I've walked about 12 kilometers so far. And I've got another, I got about another 12, 13 kilometers to go. I've got the 3.8 almost 4 kilometer portage, which I'll do a double carry for. And then the rest of this one, we got a long ways to go. And that's not even counting the river travel. Good thing is we've got nice weather today, and the bugs are non-existent, which is really, I mean, I kind of forget about that every once in a while, but I mean, I had 2 trips earlier this year. I mean, one was prime bug season, and I was in a swamp, so I really can't really expect anything else, but I mean, the flies were unbelievable. I've never seen worse. And I went earlier, and I went with a friend of mine, and black flies were crazy. They were so bad. He had so much blood on his shirt from black flies that he ended up just burning his shirt because it was just a mess. So, with all of the difficulties I'm going through right now, hey, there's no bugs. Wow, I'm on the water again. I almost forgot I was on a canoe trip. All that hiking. Like over 13 kilometers so far. Just today, and it's 12 o'clock. So that 1,330 meter portage took exactly 1 hour doing a double carry. So there's a number you can work with for determining how long portages will take. That wasn't going at too brisk of a pace. It was pretty comfortable. I was already kind of getting worn out from my previous little expedition. Really nice out here. Holy cow, it's hard to believe it was starting to kick up in Happy Isle. Really nice here. Well, we've made it to our the 3 kilometer portage. I was thinking it was a 3.8, but it's a 3,085, so that's a bit of a treat. And because we're running a little short on time here, shorter than I would like, it's 12:50, and I still got a little bit of a paddle after this portage and some marsh in there as well, which can really be windy, so it's kind of hard to tell how long that's going to be. So I think we're going to start with a full carry, taking everything, and I'll see how that goes. I'll either switch to a double carry along the way, or I'll just take longer breaks or something like that. But I really would like to make up a little time, because I'd like to have a little more time once I hit my site, so I can do some cleanup. I really need to wash these clothes. This is I'm absolutely gross. And to do some gear repairs as well, some repairs on my pack and whatnot. So, and it's just nice to get a little bit of rest in for the day, especially after today. It's been a bit of a long one with the extra little trot in there. Yeah, it's funny. This is a really quiet lake. It seems much wilder than the rest. I don't know what it is, but it just it's awfully quiet. And whenever I first got here, at first it sounded like I was hearing like breaking branches and stuff, and I was a little bit on edge. I thought it might be a moose or something like that coming to check me out. Normally that wouldn't concern me, but it is rutting season now, so I like to keep my radar up with that sort of thing. But it just kind of made me realize how it's just a matter of getting comfortable with the sounds that are around you. Once you realize what it is, and it was the water kind of slapping underneath this log, which is making a very loud slapping sound, kind of sounds like something breaking. Once you know what it is, then you're fine. And I think that's why whenever people start with the outdoor tripping and whatnot, they're on edge a lot, because there's a lot of sounds to get used to. Once you've been doing it for a while, you kind of know what's what, and it doesn't really bother you anymore. And also, with a lot of it, except for the rut, if you do hear something in the woods, what are you going to do? I mean, you just wait and see if they're going to come out or not. I usually have my air horn. I really should try it and make sure it still works, because I've had the damn thing for about 4 years and it's never been used. It'll be like the moment of truth, and it'll be like, "Rah!" And then that'll be it, and I'll get eaten. Anyways, yeah, so I'm going to take a little rest here, have a little something to eat, maybe take like half an hour and get ready to do this portage. You can tell I'm eating something here. Maddy is looking awfully intent. And I am. I'm having my cheese. This is great. I'm bringing a real block of cheese, and one of these a day is fantastic. This is old cheddar. Taste sensation. A little party in my mouth. Maddy always gets a little bit of this. Sip. Alright. Here you go, Maddy. This is a treat that she gets at camp, but not at home. She seems to understand that this is going to happen at home. Well, for the most part. Here you go, Goose. Oh yeah. Never misses. Did you even taste it? No, I don't have any more. Alright, here we go on our full carry on the 3K, 3,085 meter. Not sure how much I'll be able to do with a full carry. I wouldn't be surprised if I switch up after 1K, but we'll see how we do. And the only reason why I'm also considering it for this is because this is the last portage of the day. If I had like another 1.2 or whatever, like I wouldn't want to destroy myself and then have more portages to do. And you can tell whenever you're in the not so used areas, definitely a little more crowded in here than your other portages I've been on. Guess the 3Ks aren't that popular. So again, gotta really mind your step, even right down to the way I grab a pot handle or something like that. You just want to make sure you're not going to be spilling boiling water on yourself or anything. Like, I mean, you always want to be sure of that, but you really need to be certain. There's no messing around. You really injure yourself back here, you have a long ways to go to get out, and you're on your own. You know, there's a chance you could always bump into somebody, but that's nothing you can count on. Well, I've been walking for about 15 minutes. Not doing too bad. We'll be able to do it, I think. I don't think I'll have to resort to a double carry at any point here. Just the usual. I mean, hot and sweaty. I just filled up my water. I just filled it straight from the lake before I hit the beginning of this portage. I knew I'd need more, so I drank about half a liter, a little less than half a liter, and then filled up my bottle, drank a little more. So I'm fairly hydrated, but I'm gonna probably need the rest of this bottle before I'm done this portage. Anyways, we're just gonna take a little breather and then proceed. A lot of uphill as well, primarily uphill. I don't think I've had any downhill. Little bit down here. I just stopped on the, oh yeah, no, it's going back up again. Anyways, nothing super steep, but these just gradual inclines. Hey, what's this? It's a river down there. Why am I not in the river down there? I see water. I should be at about the 2K mark right now. It's been another 15 minutes since I stopped. It's about 15 minutes per K. My back is killing me. I must be about 2 inches shorter now. Well, that's the second stop. We're just past, how are we doing, Goose? Oh, yeah, this is not a canoe trip anymore. We're at the second stop. We were past 2 kilometers right now, or we must be. I'm past the second 15-minute mark. Yeah, so we're almost there. About 10 minutes to go. It's funny though, it sounds like nothing. 10 minutes, no problem. I find whenever I check my watch, it was like 1 or 2, maybe 3 minutes would pass, and I think it must have been 10 or something. Again, this is not the fun way to portage, that's for sure. This is the fast way to portage. if I had not messed up at the beginning of the day, I'd be doing this as a double carry, and this would be a real pleasure, and I'd be telling you about the grasshoppers and the butterflies. Kind of funny, actually, when the canoe was on the ground, Maddy was desperately trying to get into it. Like, she's at the point now where I think she just wants to be chauffeured around, and she knows that whenever she's in the boat, that's exactly what happens. Oh, and there it is. There it is. Don't tease me now. Oh yeah. There's our put in.